Guys, I'm blowing my own fucking mind. The work works. The work works. I've been doing it with my clients. I've been doing it with me, but I just had it happen to me in a way that I couldn't see it happening. And it blew my mind because I just had like my worst crash out ever. For the past 48 hours, I've been in absolute hell in my mind. Like it fucking sucked. It really fucking sucked. And I was doing the work, and it almost felt like the work wasn't working. Wow, my eyes look trippy. It almost felt like the work wasn't working. And, I don't know what it was. It was this saying by Peter Crone. Peter Crone said, you're not afraid of the unknown, you're afraid of what your brain is putting in the unknown. So I kept ruminating over this new client that I just got, that I'm not going to be able to help them. I'm not going to be able to help them. And what is that showing me? That's showing me back to me, because my two biggest wounds are abandonment and not good enough, that I'm aware of, right? And this was the not good enough. So then the client's going to abandon me. So maybe it's one wound that I just realized. But it's I'm doing the work, and I'm just holding this part of me. This is how you do the work, by the way, because a lot of people say it. I feel like this is the best way to say how to do the work. You hold that part of you like a mother holds a crying child until that crying child returns back to love. And you know that the crying child returns back to love when it's not crying anymore, when there's no noise. It's almost like returning back to love is silence. You go from noise to silence. Think about it. Anytime you get triggered, there's noise inside of you. Anytime someone's outside of you and they're projecting their pain on you, there's noise. But you can always sit and think about it. Can you sit with someone you're uncomfortable with in silence? It doesn't feel very comfortable. But your loved ones, you cannot say a word. Isn't that trippy? It's almost like love is silent. So it's like, it's almost like being enlightened would be silent. Anything can happen, and there's no noise within. Anyways, I'm doing the work, and it works, and it just blew my mind, because I'm like, yo, what the fuck, it's not working? Oh my God, why am I doing this with clients? What the fuck? And I'm spiraling out of control, like the worst spiral out of control. And this is a repetitive one for me. This would happen at sales jobs where I would get amazing success very quickly, and then I would start crashing out. I would be like, what the fuck? Like, this always happens. And it's because I know deep down that I can be very, very successful, but I didn't feel like I was good enough to maintain it. And I felt like it would abandon me. It would leave me, that feeling. And I would be left with a loss. Something would be taken away from me. Wow, this is blowing my fucking mind. And it made me realize that why am I freaking out? Why am I crashing out? Like, what is going on? I don't like this. This fucking sucks. I don't want to be here. Like, give me a new reality, please. So it's super funny to just realize that you're not afraid of the unknown. You're afraid of what your brain is putting in the unknown. Mic drop. Like, that's just fucking right. Like, it's like, I'm not afraid of success. I'm afraid that I won't be able to maintain it. I'm not afraid of God, this was a huge one. Because remember, not good enough. And then I started like dating chicks. I had a girlfriend in the second grade. I cannot remember a time in my life when I did not have a girlfriend. I've just always had a girlfriend. And you would think, oh, that's so cool, you're a stud. No, I couldn't be alone. And I just happened to be given this face and this body, and it's reasonably attractive to many women. So I always had a pretty easy time getting a girlfriend until you get close enough and realize how fucking damaged I was on the inside, how unloved I was, right? So I only connected with other women that were unloved just as much as me, right? So, God, I'm so blown away. I feel so free. I feel so liberated. I had to share this with you guys. I haven't felt this good since I've started doing the work, because this has been such a huge block for me my whole life. And it's just like, I just popped it. I just cracked it. I moved through it. And it's just, I don't know. It's just blowing my mind. I could cry right now. I could really get emotional, because this is what this work's about. You know, it's about freeing people, and I felt like I was freeing others, and I've been crashing out for the past 48 hours. It's been hell. I could really cry. It's been really bad. It's one of my worst wounds. So, wow, it works. You know, I knew it worked. I've been doing it. I haven't had that height of a trigger yet. That's been my highest trigger so far. And for it to just dissolve like that within 48 hours is pretty remarkable. It's something that's held me back my whole life. So it's like, what's life going to look like now? So, but yeah, Krishnamurti, here's the secret. I don't mind what happens. That's so good. That's so good. Oh my God. All right.